Is this what you typed last week?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well we'll get something more interesting anyway.
Alright.
It's just a passage that I've printed off for you from Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
But you see I've got different fonts. Like this is highlighted, underlined, and here I've highlighted different things and changed text sizes and things like that. And also I put a picture in there. I was just going to show you how to do that, really.
Right, okay.
You sure okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm sure.
Well, I'll show you. On a Friday, I volunteer at a sheltered housing scheme called McLaren Court. I work with Jack and Daisy, and together we do an intergenerational computer course with older people who have various skill ranges from absolutely never used a computer, never used a mouse, never used a keyboard, don't know what it is, totally foreign, to those who have had past experiences with computers. And what we've been doing is just building up their experience using a computer and just making them confident and bridging the gap between never using a computer to feeling happy to use a computer and hopefully being able to use their own computer once we've gone.
Well, the first lesson we had to assess what everyone's ability was, because some people were perfectly fine with writing on a keyboard because they've spent years using word processors and typewriters, and some people had never even had a go on a typewriter because they just weren't in that sort of line of work. So working with people to use the keyboards and just get used to where everything is, where the letters are, and finding out what can be done. I think I found that people were they found it a lot harder to use the mouse than I thought they would, just because purely they're not used to it. So we had to sort of slow the mouse down on the computer so they could use it.
We put together just a basic introductory pack of like how the computer works, what each port is, where to plug things in, what to do if things go wrong, how the mouse works and that kind of thing. So if they want, they can just read through that at any time and it should be okay.
Well, I found the computer course quite alright. Well, quite interesting really, because I've never been on a computer before. So it was just like starting basic. I didn't even know how to, is it called a mouse? Yeah, I couldn't even do that, could I? You know, it was going anywhere but where it should do.
And what have you got out of it?
It's a sense of achievement when they can show you how to do something that you taught them previously and they remember everything and they're keen to learn more.
Well, I've learned to handle the mouse, I'm enjoying it. I want to learn how to get onto the internet, which has been showing me. Facebook, which has been showing me today, whether it's stuck in my brain, I've had no glasses. But we'll get further next week.
What's your next stage of learning with the computers? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to get on Facebook because I've got relatives, grandchildren that are on it. Well, as my granddaughter's in Egypt and I want to correspond with her instead of phoning. So we know we can all keep in touch that way.
What I've enjoyed from it has been actually building relationships with the older people and actually kind of tailoring their needs with what we want to give them to learn. So we've got some people who want to type, some people who want to use the mouse and do games, and then you've got really unique personalities which make such a different blend of people. It's nice to actually be able to engage with these people and them engaging back and actually helping them and seeing how happy they are when they can, for example, double click on a mouse or open a Word document. Simple things like that which we take for granted, which they are getting a lot of joy from.
Yeah, I've come here today and I've got on Gmail. I've had a few messages on it and I've been replying to them. So they'll be getting a surprise from me. And I think it's just been great. Because the young ones have been telling me for a long time, Nana, you must get a computer, I'll build you one, this, that and the other, you know. And I've said, oh no, I don't think I'd be able to do it. But now they're very proud, actually, that I am doing it. Well, I've learnt a lot. I mean, I'm not quick, I'm slow at it, really. But in time, I think I will. It'll all click together. Well, I'd say Andy's got a lot of patience and he's been really good with me, yeah. Could do with him there all the time. Well, they didn't seem any distance in age, really. We just seemed to be the same. That's all I can say, really. Just, I didn't think about him being a young lad and he didn't think of me being an old woman. we just kind of clicked with all of you, really.
If I would have said to you a month ago, there's going to be a group of young people coming in to teach you computers, what would you have thought?
Not on you, Nelly.